Hello, ladies and gentlemen. What is good? How's it going? Hope everyone is having a good night, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're at, whenever you're watching this. I hope you're having a good time. What's good, Ahmed? What's good, Master? What's good, Shaw Brothers? Hope you all are doing well. I promised I would do another lore talks the other day. I know one of my viewers asked in the comments of my last video, my missing link analysis. I finally got that out, by the way. Finally, we got the missing link analysis out. I've been talking about it for, I guess, a year, but I've been especially talking about it the past couple of months, and I just couldn't sit down and iron it out. I had the notes done for months. I finished the notes for that video you guys saw yesterday, I want to say in August of last year. It's been a while since I've done that. And I then finally did the script earlier this year, around New Year's, and I recorded it, and I just haven't gone around to editing the video for it. Maybe it's because I thought it would take a lot longer than it actually did, but we finally got it out. We finally did the missing link video, and I'm actually surprised at a lot of the support and a lot of the comments you guys are making. Thank you so much for the support on that video, seriously. But welcome to another lore talks, everyone. If you aren't familiar with the Kingdom Hearts lore talks, these are essentially a alternative, or basically just its own series at this point. This is a branded version of my normal typical discussion live streams. We have the YouTubery title. It's essentially a lore talk podcast, but I don't even want to call this a podcast. It's an alternative to the podcast in the way that we talk about similar topics, but it's more interactive. We talk with chat, we go back and forth. Today's episode is all about the Destiny Trio. If you guys don't know what the Destiny Trio is in Kingdom Hearts, how did you find this live stream, for one? But two, it's basically the trio. It's the name we call the trio that is Sora, Riku, and Kairi. A trio that I like to joke around and say isn't really a trio. It's more of a duo with Sora and Riku, and Kairi is kind of like this tag-along character. I mean, obviously, Kairi has a very deep relationship with Sora, a relationship that Kingdom Hearts just wouldn't happen without. But Sora and Riku also have the same relationship, but Riku and Kairi themselves, minus maybe Melody of Memory, we've hardly seen Riku and Kairi directly interact, or at least definitely not often. You have the one cutscene in Kingdom Hearts 1 before the world ends, and then after that, for the majority of the franchise and the majority of the games, you don't really see them together all that much. So it feels like we don't see this trio as a trio very often. As in, you see this scene right here and probably another scene that's gonna happen in a little bit. We don't get moments where all three of them are on screen together, at least not often. I can imagine Riku would be searching for Yozora and Quadratum. Sora would be somehow traveling to the other worlds of fiction while fighting the Heartless or other enemies, and Kairi training with Aqua. I had to drink some water, but I mean that sounds like the basic setup, right? Riku is in Quadratum trying to save Sora. Kairi also wants the same thing, but she's stuck training for now. Riku doesn't think she's good enough for sure to to do this, not yet at least. I mean, Riku was tweaking in KH1 trying to find Kairi. He was tweaking for sure, but I mean, you gotta admit though, after Destiny Islands, do we really see them have a conversation like that? We don't see them have a conversation with each other. Not often. Riku cares about Kairi. We know Riku cares a lot about Kairi. We know Kairi cares a lot about Riku, but I think the arc of Kingdom Hearts, well, it's about them, and a lot of motivations, a lot of motivating factors revolve around the Destiny Trio, whether it be Riku, whether it be Sora, whether it be Kairi, but not at once. It's not about them as a group. It's not about their friendship as a whole. Kingdom Hearts is a story very much so. If you want to tie Kingdom Hearts to one thing, it's a story about light, but if you go down the branch a little bit more, it's definitely about light from Sora's perspective. And from Sora's perspective, his light, Sora's motivation is Kairi. You know, Kairi's the reason Sora started this entire journey. The reason Sora even wanted to get off the island. Sora probably would have wanted to get off the island, but he wanted to get off the island with Kairi specifically. He wanted to get off the island because they wanted to. He didn't really. I actually don't think Sora was obsessed with viewing the outside world the way Riku was. The way Kairi was. There wasn't this big urge or fight for him to get off the island. But I think that, like, the story, the Dark Seeker saga, it ended with Sora, Dawn, and Goofy. It ended with Sora, Dawn, and Goofy in the final battle, and that rightfully so. There was a small argument about how Riku and Kairi should be the party members to fight Xehanort with Sora. And while I'm not going to say that doesn't make sense, I think it's more fitting that Dawn and Goofy ended off, because when Sora was searching for Kairi, when Sora was searching for Riku, when Sora was, you know, dealing with any of this, who was beside him? Dawn and Goofy. Who was there to bank him out of, like, who was there to, like, bank him out of the Mark of Mastery exam when things went wrong? Dawn and Goofy were also there, along with other characters, of course, but Dawn and Goofy have been there for Sora. The majority of Sora's screen time, the majority of Sora's character, like, has been, it's been lifted up because of, like, that trio, that group, and they have formed one of the most genuine friendships in the Kingdom Hearts series. I still think it might be one of the most genuine friendships, Sora, Dawn, and Goofy. This arc, this saga, like Sora said in Remind, man, let's replay the scene right quick. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Kingdom Hearts 3 ending 20. I specifically want the version in Remind, so, like, because I want to see the new CGI. Where did anyone re-upload the cutscene with the new graphics? I think this one might have. Oh, it's not this version, but okay. Hold on. I'm the flow of the conversation. I should have had it, like, pulled up already. I didn't know where the conversation would lead. I'm so sorry. All right, let's just do updated ending. Now that's probably a better search term. Updated ending.
Thank you.
You know what? Screw it. Oh wait, all these comparison videos, bro. And yo, thank you so much for the donation. What in the world? Hold on, we're getting donuts already. Insane. Hold on. Yo, Cody. Personally, I think Sora Ventus and Roxas should have been the three fighting Xehanort. Really? What makes you say that? I'm curious. What honestly makes you say that? But you guys know what scene I'm referencing here. Oh, this is the updated ending, is it? Wait, no, it's not. Wait. I gotta see Sora's face. It is the updated ending. Yeah, it's sharper. No. Yeah, okay.
We'll find Kairi. Let's head back to Master Yen Sid. We can figure it out.
No. I know what to do.
This certainty.
Sora.
I love this.
My whole journey began the day I lost her. And every time I find her, she slips away again. I thought we'd finally be together, but she's out there, alone. Not for one more second.
Maybe not. I don't know. I'm tripping.
That's right.
Thank you.
Nah, this isn't the
Donald,
updated one. I thought
Goofy.
it was. It's not. I don't know why I thought it was
But
for a
this
second.
time, I have to go it alone.
Sora, listen.
But you guys see what I was going for.
My name's Kairi.
Essentially, like, this journey, these characters, like, this is probably one of the Destiny Trio's biggest scenes and conflicts right here in Kingdom Hearts 1. My, like, whole point is that in Kingdom Hearts 4, there's this certainty about Sora. There's this, like, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Determination. There's this drive. There's a better word, but I can't think of right now. But Sora, he's certain about what he wants to do. He didn't care what he had to do. He knows exactly what he needs to do or what he wants to achieve. How he gets there, he doesn't care. Just he needs to do it. And I compare this to I guess a certain purpose. Sora has he's reminded of what his true purpose is in this franchise, what his true purpose is in his journey, because he did all of this for Kairi. He did all of this for Kairi. The organization, saving the world, saving light. It all started because she left him and he got dragged along with this. He didn't ask to be a Keyblade wielder. He didn't ask to be the world's savior. He cares about people, and that's what makes him a perfect Keyblade wielder, but he didn't want to be that. So in Remind, everything's good. Those responsibilities are done. Now he needs to save her. He needs to save Kairi. And with this, I think this new arc, this new story, Remind being the beginning of it, is about the Destiny Trio. Who went chasing after Sora? This guy right here. Well, this is Ansem, but you know what I mean? Riku, the face. This face right here. This guy went to chase after Sora. And now we're in a very similar position we were in Kingdom Hearts 1, which I think also ties into Nomura talking about how he views this current story as a sort of reset for Kingdom Hearts, restructuring, changing the foundation of Kingdom Hearts. And it's not that the series or anything that happened previous isn't going to matter, but it's the idea that he's going down a different route. He's going down a new route, but I actually think this new route is going to be similar to the morals we had in the first game. A story about friendship, a story about saving Kairi, saving Riku from the darkness, but instead the roles are reversed. Sora's the one that needs to be saved. Sora's the one that is lost, that they don't know where he's at. He's in Quadratum, but it's crazy when you think about it. Riku went to Sora off of a lead, a pretty good lead, but he has no clue if Sora's in this world. Like, he went to the Nameless Stars world, and she could have sent him anywhere. Like, yeah, she knew Sora, but who doesn't know Sora, bro? You could go to any Disney world, and they'll be like, oh, Sora, yo, I love that guy. Like, she could have been one of those, but Riku was like, oh, Sora's here? Okay, let me just go to this world I've never been to before, ever. But, you know, Riku's confident. He's cocky. He's a new character now, too. Riku's doing this, and I think Kairi is going to be right alongside him. I want that for Kairi. Kairi needs to be right alongside him. Anyways, that's the first part of the conversation. I'm going to read some comments now and talk about some comments you guys have. Tell me what you think about all of that and how you feel. So, what is Kairi's role going to be then? So, here's what I want, and what's good. How do I say your name? I'm gonna just say Zeno. Zeno's the only thing I can like make a word out of in your name. Zeno99. What is Kairi's role going to be then? I think Kairi's role in Kingdom Hearts 4. This is what I want. This is what I want for Kairi. I think Ahmed from YouTube. Okay, I see. Yo. I want Kairi to train with Aqua, get stronger, do what she says she's going to do, get stronger, abuse her Princess of Hearts powers. I want Kairi to become the strongest Keyblade wielder possible, or at least on par with Sora and Riku, and they have a very good cop-out argument for it to happen quick. Kairi, compared to other Keyblade wielders, is the only Keyblade wielder, aside from Ventus, and Ventus on a... I kind of don't like that Ventus is another Keyblade wielder who has a, quote, pure heart. I think that's kind of weird, but anyways, let's say Kairi's one of the few, one of the two we know of that has a pure heart. How rare do you think it probably is for a Keyblade wielder to be pure of light? You're literally wielding a weapon of light, a weapon, quote, of light, a tool for, like, your heart. I guess the Keyblade is less of a tool of light nowadays and more so just a tool for your heart, but a Keyblade wielder who is so in tune with light, they're just pure light. Kairi has a very easy excuse to catch up to Riku fast. Riku and Sora didn't have a trainer. They didn't. No one taught Sora how to use the Keyblade. No one taught Riku how to use the Keyblade. Not like directly, anyways. The closest to a quote trainer they had was Yen Sid with the Mark of Master exam, and even then, I'm not gonna credit Yen Sid for that. Yen Sid don't need that credit. They did all that, not him. I think Kairi trains, gets stronger, goes to Quadratum with Riku and Sora. Whatever happens after that, I don't know. I'm not fully aware, but I want Kairi to be right alongside Riku and Sora. Put them in a situation where Kairi maybe has to save Riku and Sora, and she gets a little get back moment. Don't have her be this damsel in distress. It's probably gonna happen anyways. But at least if they're going the damsel in distress route with Kairi, if they are going that route with Kairi, really milk it. Do not just have it be she gets to Quadratum, she has one fight, she gets captured. No, have her fight her way out of this. Make her fight her own way out. Maybe give us a playable, if she gets captured by Yozora or whoever the villain is in Quadratum, the Master of Masters, if she gets captured by anyone, let us play as Kairi and take her out. Let her escape on her own. Not that Sora and Riku don't want, you know, to save her, but let that happen. And yo, what's good, Ignalis? What's the stream about today? All things Destiny Trio, baby. All things Destiny Trio. Even though Donald was on some crazy stuff in KH1, him and Goofy are certified ride or dies, that they are literally in hell trying to find Sora's soul for some reason. The KH4 trailer, true. It's a soft reset, kinda, yeah. All previous lore is still there, but a new beginning for a new story. Heck yeah, exactly. It's mostly due to those three having the biggest grudges with Xehanort, Ventus specifically, because he ruined all three of their lives. I guess that's fair for Sora, Ventus, and Roxas, but I do think I want to see that trio fight at some point, but not, I don't know about now. By the way, chat, I know this is, some people prefer YouTube. You may not want to, you may wish there was even less ads on YouTube. YouTube is the main bread bringer for the channel though, so we do have ads on YouTube. Also, at least YouTube ads are skippable, but on Twitch ads are way worse, and I think Twitch ads are actually way more obstructive to the streaming experience. What I'm trying to say is, if you want to watch the stream without ads, want to listen to the discussion without ads, come to Twitch. Twitch, the current incentive to go to Twitch, it's mostly a preference, but right now an added thing is I have my Twitch set to basically have like no ads on the stream. There's only 30 seconds of ads for every hour I'm live, which I don't even know if we'll be live for an hour, because Lore Talks, we're talking, we're yapping. We might be live for 1 to 2 today, but not too much longer than that. I have a podcast to record after this, and I also have a video that I need to script. UK Kingdom Hearts YouTuber. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you gotta comment a little bit instead of just self-advertising though. I know I've seen you in chat before though. But UK Kingdom Hearts channel, that's interesting. Ian said threw them in their dream realm and said, "My work here is done." Pretty much, yeah. Pretty freaking much. I'm sorry, I'm pulling up something else on another tab. All right. But we've talked a lot about Kairi. What are your guys' thoughts on Riku going to the next saga? What's the time frame going to be then in terms of training for Kairi to get strong? It doesn't have to take that long. It could just be a couple of months. They already did a year time skip between Limit Cut and Remind, so Riku might have been in Quadram for a year already. We have no idea. Sora's been missing for a year. By the way, do you guys think the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer takes place a year after, you know, Remind? Or do you think KH4 takes place immediately after Remind and Limit Cut's gonna happen like during KH4? It happens at some point during Kingdom Hearts 4. Like while Sora and the Quadratum time's moving in a weird way and like, you know, that sort of thing. Because time, there definitely must be some sort of time dilation, because Strelitzia, if you're able to age in Quadratum, Strelitzia should be dead again, or like something. Like she can't be, I don't know, maybe do you not age, like how does that work? You know what I mean? Strelitzia says Sora was asleep for a week. Yeah. Let's change the music right quick. Shorlitsia said Sora was asleep, and Nomura said we will see Sora's day to day. Yes, he did. Whoa, 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 another starfruit eater. Huh? Yozora finna catch Riku lacking because that boy was watching Riku from the rooftops. He definitely is. Like, hold on, look at this. We gotta go back to that. Let's see, Riku versus... Well, I just type KH3 secret ending. I think this secret ending is kind of crazy. How much do you guys think the secret ending plays into Kingdom Hearts 4? Like, what from the secret ending are we gonna see? I think we're definitely gonna. I think what is teasing here is a Riku fight for sure, though. Like, is this a scene we're gonna see in KH4, or like what's popping in this? Because KH1 secret ending, we saw Kingdom Hearts 1 secret ending basically reenacted in Days. And then we see KH2 secret ending is birthed by sleep, of course. This secret ending, if this secret ending is teasing Kingdom Hearts 4, then what exactly, or like, is it just a concept? It's definitely the most vague secret ending we've gotten out of the number titles, that's for sure. Well, they're all vague at the time, but like this one, because we know that KH4 is the next game, next big title. So like, what? I don't know. Well, what's popping here? You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. Riku's watching this man like he's about to cook him. I'm just saying. Look at this. That's it. Pans to that building. Yozora's on this building, obviously. You see the red light, red strobe. Oh, you guys see the way the sky's moving? I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I just noticed that edit. You guys see like this star up here? Like, as it zooms in, the whole sky is just moving with it. I do not think that's how that works. What in the world? Why is the skybox? It's like it's just a big PNG in the background. Okay, now I'm never going to unsee that, and I ruined it for the chat. Anyways, Yozora's looking at him, man. Yozora's about to cook this man. Y'all think Riku's going to lose the fight? I think Riku should. Riku fans will be very salty. They'll be like, bro, why is Riku losing to Yozora? But no, you gotta look at it like this. Why is Yozora so strong that he's able to beat Riku or like surprise Riku like this? That's how you gotta look at it. Since Quadratum is seen as an unreality, could Riku's ability to walk between light and darkness make him more suited to navigate it than Sora? Could this be his true role rather than just searching? I don't know if that correlates personally. Also, seeing as Riku has always been tied to darkness, even after mastering the light, Quadratum challenged his identity again, forcing him to use darkness in a new way. Maybe, like, I definitely think this new saga, these next set of games, are going to put into question the morals of light and darkness. Now, obviously, we fight for the light, and if you have the perspective that darkness is just as, like, right, like has just as big of a right to exist, you're right. But like light, like, okay, I think the story is definitely going to provide some nuance to it, but I think light's going to still come out on top in the end, or at least virtue wise is going to come out on top in the end. But I think the story is definitely going to be a battle of virtues, add a little more nuance to its storytelling, to how we approach the very concept of light, darkness, the people in between, And you can make analogies for many different things when it comes to that. And I feel like Riku's new arc is going to kind of be we kind of already had that arc, like accepting both light, accepting darkness as well. It's going to be a different arc for Riku. I definitely think Riku's about to have a second character arc in Quadratum, but I don't quite know what it is. Maybe it's him reflecting on his past and him reflecting on Yozora, because I have the theory that Yozora is a version of Riku who got the Keyblade on Destiny Islands, and I made a couple of videos talking about that, but it's definitely it's definitely a thing. Okay, but can we all agree Mickey is definitely getting jumped by the Foretellers and Scala? Yo, he might. I said that. I remember that, JDB. I remember saying that when Remind first came out. I was like, bro, Riku's... Or, not Remind. When Melody of Memory first came out, I'm like, yo, Mickey's about to be exploring Quadratum or exploring Scala. Bro is about to get jumped by the Foretellers. All the Foretellers about to be propped up on the different buildings in Scala and Kyle and gonna be like, so, what's this mouse doing here, bro? All right, let's jump him. Let's cook him, bro. 1,000% chance he gets mopped. Oh no, not Mickey. Does Mickey deserve it though, guys? Okay, I know, like we don't all love Disney, but like, does Mickey really deserve it? Mickey in Kingdom Hearts is chill. He's the chill version of Mickey. You shouted so loud when I heard that, when I heard what sounded like Somnus in the secret ending. I feel it. Well, I don't feel it because I haven't played 15 yet, but we all know what Somnus is. It's definitely one of the most iconic like tracks, period. Hey Mickey, we heard you left Aqua in hell for 10 years, right? That's why Mickey is getting jumped. Look, that's probably the worst thing Mickey's done. And it's a pretty bad thing to do, but I don't know. My boy Mickey saved us in KH2 still. Salute to you for keeping the light alive. Is the light posting Kingdom Hearts content? I've been getting a lot of thank yous recently about, like, people are appreciative that I'm still uploading KH content. I'm not the only one. Like, shoot, Gamers Joint's doing this thing too. I know during a lot of Gamers Joint's, like, not as active stints that I was, like, one of the main ones uploading. But, shoot, like, not... Dude, I'm happy to be here, to be honest. I'm just happy that, like, I still have enough passion in the tank, a lot of fuel in the tank to keep uploading Kingdom Hearts content. I'm gonna keep doing it for years to come. Like, I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I love this franchise, man, and I want to take this franchise as far as I possibly can, and I need to stop holding myself back. There's a lot of content I want to make that I'm scared of making because I'm scared it's not going to perform super well, or I'm scared about the amount of time it might take for me to make said content, and because I'm scared about the amount of time it's going to take to make said content, I think to myself, dang, if I go a week or two without uploading to work on this video, is it going to be worth it? Is my channel still going to be fine? Am I going to be fine? Like, I'm scared to take those risks to make some of the truly most memorable, most fun content, and I've been having a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun just uploading more consistently recently, live streaming more consistently. I know we haven't streamed as consistently this month. We've still been pretty consistent though. Like not, I'm glad that this month I can say beforehand, if I streamed more than 5 times a month, it was like, oh man, I streamed a decent bit this month. Now it's like, okay, hold on, I'm streaming like at least every other day. Some days I go on a stint, like recently, like I went on a stint where I didn't stream for 3 days just recently, or 2 days, but we've streamed like the majority of this month so far. Whether it's a Smash tournament, whether it's Melody of Memory, whether it's Hi-Fi Rush, I think we have had at least a stream for half the month, and I'm happy with that. And I think I've also achieved that. Well, I think I'm close to that with videos. I think I'm at a couple of I think I'm at like what 12 or 13 videos this month. Point is, I know you guys don't care. You guys are here for the lore talk, but just to rant a little, these are also our discussion streams. I am happy that is this the a new Kingdom Hearts movie? No, this is Kingdom Hearts 4. But I'm just happy that like I'm having a lot of fun uploading consistently, because it's weird, man. I actually do kind of feel like doing like only the big highly edited videos was draining me a lot more, and it's because like I felt like I cared a lot more about the analytics than I do just uploading. Like I can just upload, talk about a theory that day. Like I have a more day-to-day approach with content now, and well, maybe not day-to-day, maybe like week to week, and it's been a lot of fun. I've just been having a lot of fun recently. I guess I'm just on the uptick right now. But back to Kingdom Hearts stuff. Let's not act like Nomura knew everything from the start, lol. It's not all of Mickey's fault. Well, okay, I mean, we have to be in, like, you have to be immersed into the series when we're having that discussion. We can't just, like, break the fourth wall and be like, it's not Mickey's fault, it's Nomura's fault. Like, wait, no, it's okay. In the canon, it's Mickey's fault. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I guess maybe that's a fair argument, because from my perspective, I think Kairi's a great character. It's going to be a hot take. Well, okay, let me rephrase myself. Kairi's not a perfect character, but I think for what we've been given of Kairi, she's good. But the issue with Kairi is that we haven't seen enough of her. When Kairi is on screen, when Kairi has cutscenes, when Kairi is able to voice act, when she is there, she is a good character. I even hate the Sakura comparison, because to me, Sakura isn't bad because she quote-unquote doesn't do anything. In my opinion, I think Sakura is mediocre because her writing isn't like the best. And you could say that about Kairi. Kairi's writing isn't like super amazing, being a damsel in distress, but it's mostly recently that's been the case, or mostly post KH2. Like, I'm not going to say she does a lot in KH2 either, but I think like the issue with Kairi is just the consistency. I think when Kairi is playable, when she is on screen, when she is doing something, she's entertaining. She's fun to have around. Sakura, on the other hand, Sakura has like dialogue that is absolutely god awful in Naruto. And I love Naruto, and I would actually say I probably like Sakura a lot more than other people do. I think Sakura is not the worst thing on the planet. I think she has a lot of highlights, but towards like the second half of Shippuden, not to spoil too many people, but like Sakura has like this one scene with Naruto where Naruto, he is so shocked by what she says, he just passes out. He completely, not even just because he's shocked, but also because he's drained of energy. But Sakura says such a dumb, stupid line, and when you look at Boruto and after, it's like, why did she even say this? Why would she even say it? Like, Sakura has moments that make me think to myself, this character, not only does she not do that much in the show, she's also dumb. She's also just dumb. She's just not likable. Kairi is a very likable character. Okay, let me do a poll in the chat. Chat, do you guys think Kairi's likable? Just overall, right? KH1, 2, 3 even. Kid Kairi and Birth by Sleep. I don't know, ending of Dream Drop Distance. Is Kairi a likable character? Or do you think she's more likable than Sakura? I just want to do a little field test. Ooh, bless me. Not really. You don't think Kairi's likable, Ahmed? Are you going to play in the city in KH4? Looks like it, yeah. Yeah, there's going to be Disney World in KH4. Yeah, she hasn't had much character development. But like, what I'm asking is, do you guys think she's a likable character? Like, when she is on screen, is she likable? Like, when she's on your screen, do you hate seeing her? Because I don't get that impression for Kairi. Like, I think most of the criticism from Kairi is people wanting more of her, not wanting less, or not wanting her to like necessarily be changed a crop ton. I think her biggest issue is people want more of her. And we don't get enough of her. Even in Melody of Memory, I loved Kairi in Melody of Memory. But people wish that Melody of Memory was an actual Kairi game, because it's not really a Kairi game. It's a fake Kairi game. She's on the cover, but she ain't really like the main character or nothing. You know what I mean? Kairi's our princess, can never hate her. Exactly. Kairi is the GOAT, and she saved Sora from being heartless with Riku and Sora's way back at the end of KH2, and now she can wield a Keyblade. Yeah. Nah, she's not. Shion, Aqua, and Naminé are the better girl characters. I agree. I think all three of those characters are better than Kairi. If she did more, I feel like it would be better. Kairi's sweet and a nice character. Plus, she was giving Xehanor's soul the work before Sora took over in Melody of Memory. You're right. I've always felt like Kairi's character to have been more than just a damsel in distress trope. I agree. While she has a strong emotional connection to Sora, she doesn't always get the same level of agency or growth as the other characters, especially in the earlier games. It'll be interesting to see how KH4 could expand her role and make her more of an active, integral part of the story rather than relying on being rescued. I agree, because Kairi's one of the most integral pieces to Kingdom Hearts lore, but like, she's integral to the lore in the same way, like, I don't know. There's not really a good comparison for her, but I guess, like, well, there is. I just can't think of it at the moment. She's a damsel in distress. Like, she's the love of the hero, or like quote unquote love, best friend, whatever side you are on with that. I don't know. She's important. I love Kairi in KH1 and KH2. I like her in KH3. I like Kairi. Like, I did this whole, like, hold on, let me go back, because I'm sure I can find this video. I gotta look through the pool of content I have on my channel. I'm just type Kairi. I'm sure one of these videos is what I'm looking for. Oh my goodness, I made a 20-minute video ranting about Kairi 5 years ago. What was I doing? Hold up, did I even edit this? Or was I just yapping? Yo, got 9K. Oh, yeah, yep, this is the video where I do it. Alright, guys. Hold on, I want to hear some of my old thoughts about Kairi. This is 5 years ago. I actually haven't looked at this video in a while, but let's look back at this. 5 years ago, 9.3K.
Forward, or if there's an underlying plan.
My voice has changed a lot in 5 years.
Character getting a lot of hate. I often want to find out why, or where the source of the issue is. I find it more common among people for them to bandwagon a opinion without actually having a conversation as to why this character isn't good, or what could make them better going forward, or if there's an underlying plan beneath. In that research for why Kairi isn't as great in the Kingdom Hearts series as a lot of other characters, or doesn't get as much development or growth as them, it's simply because Kairi is pretty much only in the number titles. Kingdom Hearts 1 came out in 2002, Kingdom Hearts 2 came out in 2005, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out in 2000.
I would definitely have worded this a little bit differently back then. This is definitely one of those like unscripted. This is definitely one of those like unscripted, scripted videos where like I had an outline and I was just kind of reading off of the outline while thinking about my thoughts as I was saying them. I'm sitting here wondering, like, bro, why the heck am I just playing gameplay footage?
Those are 3 Kingdom Hearts games where Kairi has the most screen time. And look at the gaps between these titles.
Okay, I did
releases.
this. I did a little editing.
Now, let's
the tiniest bit. I ain't gonna lie, though. This is what I was about to say. Look at this gap, right? Kairi has 1 cutscene. Well, how old was I when I made this video? I think I was 18 when this came out. If this was 5 years ago, I was 18 or 19 when this video came out. Kairi had one cutscene moment in Birth by Sleep. 1 cutscene in Dream Drop Distance. Most of her screen time is in 1, 2, and 3. Look at the gap between Kairi in KH2 and 3. Look at how many games came out. And she is barely in, like, any of these. Obviously excluding remixes, right? But bro, they were doing nothing with her character, like, after KH2. Like, they weren't developing her. She didn't even talk in Dream Brothers. She just showed up. Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Look at the gap.
And I remember I did math back then. Now, this is a little bit of exaggerated math, because, like, in retrospect, I did math here. I'm going to keep playing the video. I'm going to keep playing before I explain.
Now, let's dig even deeper. How much screen time exactly are we talking about in these numbered titles? How many hours of cutscenes does Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix have about? Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix has a little over 4.5 hours worth of cutscenes, including text box cutscenes, because those do count.
Okay, I did like slight math. I did like little estimations. I made a little chart for this. This is crazy.
Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix has a little under 30 minutes of overall screen time. Not too bad, not too good, but made sense for that game, right?
Yeah, that's not terrible. Like 30 minutes of screen time in KH1 isn't bad when you consider the fact that like most of the cutscenes are Disney World cutscenes. So like having 30 minutes in like having 30 minutes of like screen time that is about you, about your character, or at least like you're a major part of that cutscene is not bad. So I would again rephrase how I said it. Like this is fine.
Now moving on, Kairi.
I make it sound like I said not too bad, not too good. Like I would say it's fine. Like I wouldn't even say not too bad, not too good. That makes it sound like I'm like being, I don't know, like I'm trying to say 30 minutes of screen time is bad in a 4.5 hour game or 4.5 hour story.
Was obviously saved from that situation that she was in.
But a lot of cutscenes were about her as well.
And
so
moving on to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix has over 13 hours worth of cutscenes.
KH2 has a lot of freaking cutscenes. Also, I wonder where I'm getting these numbers from, because I feel like I'm looking at KH1. I'm still looking at this like, wait, KH1 had 13. Like KH1 had that little cutscenes compared to KH2.
It's a big step up from Kingdom Hearts 1. Kairi in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix has a little under 40 minutes of cutscenes. And
KH2 does have really long cutscenes.
That game. And keep in mind, these are just cutscenes, like straight up, like full cutscene length of that specific scene. This isn't actually like how many seconds Kairi was like on screen in that cutscene. There's a lot of cutscenes in these games where Kairi is in the cutscene, she's talked about in the cutscene, but you don't see her face a lot. But I am counting these cutscenes because this is development for her character. She's around these other people, so that's fair, kind of why I count it. And also, it's really tedious to kind of go through these cutscenes second by second. And
okay, at least I was honest. Like I'm sitting here like, wait, where am I getting these exact numbers from? I wonder if I sat down and did the exact numbers. It's probably pointless to do that though. I think that's a fine argument. Just okay, the development time. This is how much time they dedicate in the game to making a cutscene about her character, with development for her character. I would argue, though, I still think Kairi has more valuable screen time in KH1, because I think her screen time in KH2 is actually kind of whatever.
And adding all of that
look at KH3.
So you could theoretically say that her actual screen time is way less. But moving on to Kingdom Hearts 3, not including Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, of course, since it's not out and has about 10 hours of cutscenes.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind definitely adds another 30 minutes to this.
Kairi in Kingdom Hearts 3 has about 1 hour of...
Now, even though Kairi has 1 hour of screen time in Kingdom Hearts 3, so like looking at this chart, right? Kairi has 1 hour of screen time in Kingdom Hearts 3, quote, and these are very like loose numbers, but these are like rounded numbers, right? 30 minutes in KH1, 40 minutes in KH2, hour in KH3. That hour in KH3 is less cutscenes than Kingdom Hearts 2's 40 minutes, or less cutscenes than Kingdom Hearts 1's 30 minutes, or maybe around, I don't know. I don't know about KH1. KH1, Kairi doesn't actually have that many cutscenes. Like, she's mostly in the game in the beginning. She has, like, little moments in, like, the first half of Disney Worlds. And then after the first half of Disney Worlds, you don't see her again until Neverland. And then after Neverland, you get this cutscene with her as a kid in Hollow Bash. And then she does have a whole little stint in Hollow Bash and in Traverse Town. And then that's kind of, like, you know, she has a decent bit in KH1. Like a considerable amount. Like, she's present in KH1. She is present as well in KH2, but there's a lot of KH2 where she isn't. KH2, she definitely probably has the worst ratio of screen time in KH2. KH3, her hour of screen time in KH3 is very little actual cutscenes. What I mean by that is Kairi has one cutscene. I think it's like after Tangled or after whatever the third world is for KH1. I think there's like 3 worlds you have to get through in KH1, and then you get a Kairi cutscene, maybe 2. But you do Olympus, you do Toy Box, you do Twilight Town, Toy Box, and I think that's when you get the Kairi cutscene. Or it might be after Tangled. I forget. But yeah, it's after one of those worlds, you get a Kairi cutscene. And then you don't see Kairi for the rest of the freaking game until like after Pirates. So like after Pirates, after Big Hero 6, you get a cutscene where you see her in her new outfit. And that's the second time you see her in the game. And then that after Pirates, after you save Aqua, that's when her screen time goes up. Kairi is in a decent bit of the end of the game. Like she does have a decent bit of screen time towards the end. She has a big cutscene with what's it called? She has a big cutscene with Sora on Destiny Islands. She has a really long cutscene with she has a really long interaction with Sora. Like this counts the Keyblade Graveyard segment. It's not about Kairi in the Keyblade Graveyard segment, but that cutscene is like freaking 15, 20. It's a long cutscene. It's like a 10 to 15 minute cutscene where all the guardians get cooked. That's also included in this, I'm pretty sure. She does play a big part in that cutscene, as in getting cooked, getting taken by the Heartless. It's a bit when Kairi's hand pulls away from Sora. That's a moment. She's present. I don't know if I should count that whole cutscene. Like, that one I was debating on, but I'm like, I'm gonna just round it off, whatever. But she does have a big cutscene after that in saving Sora, obviously, when, they're in the light. Sora's reflecting all the Disney worlds. He realizes Kairi is his light. And then after that, you basically get the Keyblade Graveyard interactions. You don't, then after she dies, you basically don't see her till landing. Her KH3 just has long cutscenes. I think, like, she probably has more valuable screen time in KH1, I'd say. I think her character development is pretty good in KH3, but she has more valuable screen time, as in, like, her screen time is way more pivotal to the actual game, or at least it's paced out a lot better. I don't know, it's arguable, but, or at least it's paced out a lot better. Because I don't know, man. Just the main thing with 3 is her story decisions are a little weird, and it's mainly her being taken by Xemnas. And I think after she gets taken by Xemnas, it kind of just goes downhill. Remind adds a lot more to this. If we add Remind to KH3, I think KH3 would, like, undisputably, she'd have the most screen time in KH3, because Remind is about Kairi. Like, the entirety of Remind is about saving Kairi, and Kairi's all throughout Remind, shown throughout Remind. She is a main character of Remind. She's even playable for the final boss. She's a big deal in that branch of the story. Melody of Memory would probably be, like, up here as well, but I think Melody of Memory would still technically be the smallest, because even though she has Melody of Memory's actual cutscenes and not just narration are like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Like I said before, if Kairi gets a proper training arc and becomes stronger, I definitely like her more. If she can hold her own and not just be the one needing rescue, that would make her character way more engaging. Kairi's screen time really hasn't done her justice. If she had more meaningful moments to show her strength and growth, it'd make a big impact on her character and how fans view her. I agree. She needs more big moments. She needs more big moments than she needs to be in non-number tiles. Non-number tiles, I think, is where I don't want to say side characters, because people will take that phrase and run with it, even though you know exactly what I freaking mean when I say side character. I just mean not Sora. Like, I think other main characters like Aqua, Roxas, Xion, Axel, Birth by Sleep and Days Trio, freaking Riku even, characters like Naminé, characters, freaking even villains, freaking characters like Xehanort, other organization members, they get the most development in non-number titles, because number titles are mostly Sora games. Other characters do get a lot of development in number tiles as well. Roxas got a lot of characterization in Kingdom Hearts 2, especially when added on to that with Days. KH2 back in the day was enough for Roxas fans to love Roxas, that have him as one of their favorite characters. Same with Axel or Zigbar or Xemnas. KH3 had a lot of cutscenes with organization members too. It characterized characters like Marluxia, like Larxene even more. Zigbar, obviously, we know about Zigbar. Freaking Zig. Well, I don't care. You guys are Kingdom Hearts fans. Freaking Luxu in Kingdom Hearts 3, peak, absolute peak. One of the best, probably one of the best written characters in Kingdom Hearts 3, and probably throughout Kingdom Hearts at this point now. A lot of other characters do get development in number tiles, but 70 to 80% of Kingdom Hearts number titles are about Sora. And it maybe should stay that way. I'm fine with that. I love Sora. Sora's my favorite characters. You tell me I get a game where I get to play as my favorite character in existence the whole way through. Heck yeah, bro. I want to play that game. I know some people who don't have Sora as their favorite character, they're like, I have to play a Sora for 90% of the game again and get basically crumbs for my other characters. I get it. Okay. I want to finish my point though. About
Kingdom Hearts 3 cutscenes are really long, and a lot of those scenes, similar to Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 1, are her in groups. Kairi does in Kingdom Hearts 3 have a lot more situations where she's actually talking towards the camera, but her time is probably a lot closer to what I said for Kingdom Hearts 2 if I actually added up the numbers for how many seconds she's on screen, which is still the most she's had in the Kingdom Hearts game, believe it or not. Yet Kingdom Hearts 3 was the big game that triggered this conversation, and there's a big reason why. It's because Kingdom Hearts 3, I said this in the last video, Kingdom Hearts 3 was kind of the breaking point for all of this. The excuse for so many years was Kairi's gonna have her redemption arc.
Oh my gosh, bro. Talking about this is annoying. Hearing myself talk about this is annoying me. Not because I think the conversation's annoying, but because I'm thinking to myself, I'm reflecting, bro. I remember just how bad the KH3 arguments were back in the day. This is all you would see on Twitter in your comment section. Everywhere. And I wasn't even I was an even smaller creator back then, right? So when I see 20 comments on a video was a lot. It still is a lot, to be honest, nowadays. But this video got 381 comments, and this, bro, probably most of these comments are just people trashing on Kairi. Probably some people liking her too, some top comments are just having a more respectful discussion. But I bet you there's a section of this comment section that's just Kairi. Actually, looking at this, my comment section is pretty positive. I like you guys. But still, a lot of people are negative. A lot of people were very negative back then.
The saga hasn't ended yet, so we don't know what's going to happen in Kingdom Hearts 3. She's now a Guardian of Light, so of course she's going to have more screen time in Kingdom Hearts 3. All those things that we thought were going to be the case turned out to not be the case. And when we found out that wasn't the case, that's what sparked all of this conversation. But breaking down all of that, Kairi barely has over 2 hours of screen time in the number titles. She has small one-off scenes in other titles like in Birth by Sleep, though those don't affect her overall screen time much at all. Kingdom Hearts is a series that has a lot of cutscenes, and you're telling me that Kairi barely has 2 hours worth of them in a JRPG? That's a...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So, okay, hold on, I gotta go back. That's gonna be the last thing I play in this video, because I know you guys don't want to rewatch an old YouTube video for me. But, hold on. Think about this. Chat, we can talk about the writing all day. Look at this. The biggest problem Kairi has is literally her screen time, bro. How in the entire series? I think I was playing a video earlier that just had all the Kairi cutscenes. Was I not? Yeah. Hold on, wait. Not this one. I'm just gonna keep pressing back. Look at this. This video plays most Kairi involved cutscenes, and this is after Remind and stuff too, though, or including Melody of Memory. Look at this. This girl, and she's considered a main character in Kingdom Hearts, by the way. She's considered a main line character, and she barely has 3 hours. And look, when we get to 0.2, we're already at, when we get to KH3 and 0.2, we're already at like half of her screen time. We're already halfway through the video. That is trash, because most of the Kingdom Hearts games came out before KH3. That is actually so garbage. Look at Mickey here. This person, shout out to Toddstone, by the way. But like, look at Mickey here. Mickey has almost 6 hours of freaking cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts. Freaking Mickey, bro. Mickey Mouse. I mean, of course it's Mickey Mouse, right? So like, of course he's gonna have like, I'm curious. I'm gonna click on this channel. What? That's crazy. Wait, there's no way Xion has more time, more screen time than Kairi. There is no way. No way, bro. Hold on. Kairi had 2 hours and 42 minutes, and Xion has around the same. How does Xion have around the same? A little bit more screen time than Kairi, bro. I'm getting upset looking back at this. Okay, they have a video here in Japanese. How do they add another like 10 minutes in Japanese? Sora's timeline is obviously freaking disgustingly huge. They had to put Sora in a part 2. I don't know, bro. That's crazy. That is insane behavior. Like, completely. Oh, you guys see me losing to ESAM earlier? That's completely insane. Anyways, regarding the Destiny Trio, we talked a lot about Riku. We talked a lot about Kairi, mostly Kairi. Are there any other comments you guys want to talk about before I end off the live stream? Before I end off this little mini episode of the lore talks? We'll take this little 5-minute segment to just yap and talk about whatever you guys want. I know we didn't talk about Sora too much, but we can always talk about that another time as well. I also am going to be doing a podcast episode soon about Kairi, by the way. So maybe that might be what I record after this. Once the nominated lore talk come in. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. What's in the box? Kingdom Hearts 4's release date. You have to include nominating Kairi talk. Do I? They're not the same, you know what I mean? Maybe kinda. Is Sora the master of masters? I don't think Sora's the master. I personally don't. Xion had one full game, a scene in Recoded BBS Internet Distance +3, so yeah, Prodigy, more screen time. Yeah. To be honest though, Days, Xion is the main character of Days. I know it's a hot take. Y'all agree with that though? I think Xion's the main character of Days. We're gonna finally get Demyx and Luke's third backstory in KH4. I hope so, but we're probably gonna get it in Missing Link actually. I think we're gonna get it in Missing Link personally. Or shoot, maybe. Maybe we get it in Missing Link. It's a little up in the air, admittedly. A little up in the air. Days is Rox's origin story. Days was basically Shion's story. Yeah, and now as I like to make sometimes, because I was talking to Key about this, Key of Time. Days is basically, the Days movie is about Roxas. The Days, like, game is about Shion. You know, Key of Time, I'm gonna shout out this video. They made a freaking, hold on, I gotta find their channel. Oh, not who I was searching for. There we go. All right, but anyways, Key of Time, they made a freaking 2-hour video about everything cut or changed in the Days movie. I have yet to watch this yet, but I know mostly what was changed. But I still bet I will watch this video and be surprised about half of it. Like, you guys should check this out. If you guys want something to fall asleep to,
358 days over.
If you guys want something to fall asleep to tonight, this is a big video essay to watch. Shoot, watch this, bro. Watch this video. Shout out to Key, by the way. Subscribe to them. We have a freaking Days YouTuber in the Kingdom Hearts community. We have a Days YouTuber. That's insane, bro. I don't mean fall asleep to like that. I don't like keep watching this and being like, bro, what? Fall asleep to my video? No, watch this video while awake. But like, you guys know, a late night YouTube video hits. Late night YouTube videos freaking hit. Like, this is the last video you watch before going to bed. That's what I mean. But anyways, that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you all for coming out to today's live stream. If my life goes as planned over the next 24 hours, tomorrow I will probably be dropping a update video. So very rare thing from the channel. I talk about updates on live streams. I actually have a lot of announcements to make regarding the channel. For those of you who do watch the live streams, though, I'm gonna give you a little teaser. I know some of you are gonna watch the video, but maybe not all of you. So I have a lot of crazy Patreon and YouTube membership announcements, for one. Two, I'm gonna be slightly talking about a upload schedule I'm going to be doing to the channel, or like just an update on my pacing, where my mindset's at with content going forward when KH4 comes out, Missing Link comes out, whether they do or don't come out. I don't care. We're just going to have a little talk about that. Discord updates, along with updates about live streaming and the marathon. And it's a lot of stuff, a lot of big plans I have that I do feel like I need to make an update video about, so I can let not just my live stream audience know, but also my general audience on my channel. But with that, thank you guys a lot for coming to today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this little lore talk. I hope you guys enjoy the lore talks in general. I know we don't always stay on topic, but shoot, man, it's fun to just ramble and talk and yap with chat about anything Kingdom Hearts related. I'm gonna keep doing these live streams as long as you guys, I can't. I messed up the outro. Anyways.